What's going on, guys? My name is Fatness, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Destiny video. As you all are aware, yesterday the Rise of Iron dropped. It was September 20th, and the new content for Destiny was released into the wild at 4 a.m. Except that's when it was supposed to happen. So at 4 a.m., Rise of Iron time, everyone tried to jump on at the same time as usual, and for the Destiny players, you'd expect there to be some minor issues. However, that wasn't exactly the case. A little over 2 hours later actually, I was finally able to jump in. Due to the amount of people trying to gain access to Destiny and logging in all at once, we totally crashed the servers. Now granted, Bungie should have prepared for the amount of players coming in to play for the Rise of Iron. But even so, all the comments and things that I see all over the internet of people saying, "Oh, Destiny is dead, Destiny is dead, Destiny is dead." The fact that we're able to crash servers jumping into a game pretty much proves the exact opposite, that Destiny is not dead. That's not the point of this video. I just figured I'd show you that with you real quick. The point of this video, I'm going to give you guys my impressions on the launch of Rise of Iron. Now granted, it's only been out a couple of days, yesterday and then today, so about a day and a half, give or take. But I still want to give you guys my early Rise of Iron impressions. And I'm going to try to be as spoiler-free as I possibly can. So first off, the campaign, yes, it's 5 missions. Yes, it was a little bit short, but surprisingly, the campaign was phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. The skyboxes that Bungie have put together for the Rise of Iron are phenomenal, fabulous, incredible. I've never seen anything as detailed or crazy as this. This is a major step up and a major improvement from vanilla Destiny to the Dark Below, the House of Wolves, Taken King. You can see all the differences and all the changes that Bungie has made in storytelling with the Rise of Iron campaign. All these new destinations and different locations that you're able to go to. There were some points in the campaign towards the end where I got that feeling like I was in the Vault of Glass again. Like all these massive, expansive areas, just looking around like, wow, this area is huge. I cannot believe this. You know, I was talking to a couple of my friends when I was going through the campaign. I was like, dude, this is like the feeling of the Vault of Glass again. Going in there for the first time and just seeing how big and spacious and just amazing everything looks. And this is on top of all of this stuff that we have being in a brand new space. So that was a major plus for this. Bungie did a great job with the details and just, oh man, I could just continue going on for that for a long time. Not only that, but the final boss in the mission is incredible as well. I'm not going to go into any details, but let's just say you guys will be very, very surprised as to what comes with the final boss. I was just like, yes, this is so awesome! Bungie has implemented a handful of things that players have been requesting. And I gotta say, also, the cutscenes, hands down, are some of the best cutscenes that I've ever seen. Like, amazing. Blown away cutscenes. As far as once the campaign is finished, the 5 short missions are finished, that actually, you have your Rise of Iron book that you have. That looks like the, let's see, Spirit Racing League book or the Moments of Triumph book. Even after you finish the campaign, you still have yet to fill out a single node. And please note, there is about, I want to say about 8 nodes on each page, and there's like 5 or 6 pages of this thing. There is a lot of content in the Rise of Iron that we still have yet to even play, or even nodes that we still have yet to figure out. There's actually a full page of notes in the Rise of Iron book that just have question marks on them. We have no idea how to even remotely start some of these things, or even what they do to even trigger these things. So Bungie has packed quite a bit into the Rise of Iron. I haven't gotten to play much of the Archon's Forge because some of the drop rates for the items that you need for the Archon's Forge haven't quite been dropping as often. I've only gotten like 2 items. I've used 1 and I've gotten another one, but I've only had 2 items drop for me. The the SIVA offerings that you get. But from the one thing that I did play, it was a lot of fun. enemies just consistently pouring in, grabbing the big iron battle axe and going ham, just whacking enemies left and right, doing super slams with the, battle axe. It was a lot of fun, and I gotta say, it reminded me kind of like Firefight back in Halo, where you'd have like consistent swarms of enemies. However, these enemies, they didn't stop spawning. There was just the consistency of them spawning in. You clear out one thing, and the next thing you know, there's a whole other wave coming right at you. You'd barely finish one wave, and then you have all these other enemies just swarming right after. It's one right after another, and it was a lot of fun. Basically, it was horde mode. It's like a miniature horde mode in the Rise of Iron. Just repeated enemies over and over and over again. The Plague Lands in itself, that area is massive. Like, seriously massive. And I don't just mean, skybox-wise. The play spaces are huge. And after going through the entire map and doing an entire circle around it, going from the front to the back and, the end and everything, I'm pretty sure that the size of that it is about half of what the original Cosmodrome that launched with Destiny was. It's an incredible player space. The heroic strikes are pretty difficult, especially since they're now at 350. I just pushed over the 360 point for strikes, which I will be having another video coming out probably within the next week or so about how to level up quickly, because I'm starting to learn some things on how to quickly level up, what to do, what not to do, and different things like that. Stuff I didn't even know about when the Rise of Iron first dropped, because some of them have been made. There have been some changes made, but they're kind of minimal. And then, of course, we got the raid on Friday. Haven't done the raid yet. Still waiting on that. Still trying to get leveled up. The raid max, or the raid starting out levels, are 365. Or 360, it's one of the two. So I'm trying to get myself prepared for that on Friday. As far as the new strikes go, the new strikes are awesome. I still have yet to play the Abomination Heist, which is the Fogoth Strike remaster, or remake. The Wretched Eye Strike is definitely very, very challenging. Having the Ogre trying to kite him around while you have the Splicer Priest shooting you with his little eye ray beam gun. That's definitely a challenge. And the Nightfall, with that being the Nightfall on Arcburn, it's a challenge in and of itself. So Bungie has done so far an incredible job on this. I've gotten some strike-specific loot. You can see in the background that I'm playing. I'm playing the new Sepix Perfected Strike, and at the end I get the strike-specific loot, or some of the strike-specific loot for my Warlock, and I get an absolutely sexy bond that I'm currently rocking. I cannot remember what the bond is called. It's called the Sepix Deposed Bond. I'm recording this after having recorded the gameplay in the game. So, alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I will be having more content coming as the week progresses, and next week, and as through with the Rise of Iron. Thank you guys again for watching. If you liked this review, this kind of early review of the Rise of Iron, hit that like button. Also, leave me a comment and let me know what kind of light levels y'all are in for the Rise of Iron. What you guys are doing, what your favorite parts of it are. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 75 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit that by the end of the year. That's going to be all for this video, guys. I'll see you in another video.